What's going on, guys? It's your boy Mojados, and I'm back with another video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It is the 23rd of November. It's not only the 23rd of November, guys, but it's actually, guess what? You guessed right. It is Fibonacci Day. It is mother flipping Fibonacci Day. And honestly, this is amazing because, I'm doing my technical analysis today, and it was trending on Twitter, so it's kind of funny to see that it's Fibonacci Day and I am doing my TA. The universe has aligned. Definitely a monthly BTC analysis coming in right now. And so without further ado, let's just jump right into it, guys. You know, basically just looking at it based off of the last video, I was pretty much saying, that I'm remaining patient and that I think we were in a running flat. Now, as always, I'm always open to other scenarios, guys, because as a trader, we're here to make money. I don't care about being wrong. I don't care about being right, although we want to be right because usually when we're right, we're going to make money from it. But, I'll change my bias. I'll adjust accordingly to the market to make sure that I'm able to maximize these gains, right? That's why we're going to try to, take a look at what the hell is going on. But looking at this BTC chart right now, we're actually breaking down. And I think it's funny because I was actually sharing that if this is truly a running flat at wave B, at this 1-to-1, we're probably going to see a breakdown somewhere take place. So, it's pretty close and we're starting to see a breakdown. And this breakdown right here kind of reminds me of what took place right here, guys. You see this right here? We see a breakdown, see a retrace, and the retrace, ironically enough, stops exactly at the 61.8 region. So most likely what we're going to see is a pullback from swing high to swing low up to 63K before we probably pull back if we do end up pulling back down to these lower regions. That's going to be a critical zone here, guys. So definitely going to be interested to see how 63K reacts after a bounce to see if we can reclaim that level. But, I'm watching closely, guys, because again, at the end of the day, as we look at this this running flat, we want to look at this C wave as it comes down, and every C wave has 5 waves coming down. So I'm looking here and I'm saying, where are these 5 waves, right? So right now, right, we see a 1, potentially, again, 63K is going to be a retest, and then we're probably going to see a 3 drop, and then a 4 probably, wherever that goes, and then a 5, right? And the reason why I have what I have marked, these 1 month demand zone, is because I trade Elliot waves, and usually it's very good to use demand and supply zones for either entering shorts or longs. So if we look here closely, this is a 1 month demand zone, guys. I could do a separate video on that if you guys are interested, but we can see here closely that we're probably going to wick here first and then have up a smaller bounce, and then after that we'll probably break down. And so this is kind of what I'm watching out for, guys. I keep it very simple. There's no reason to complicate things. This is the main scenario for me, guys. I've had this bias ever since the, I would say, look here on the 11th of September. And I initially did think this was a triangle and then a zigzag. And then after the zigzag was invalidated because of the reasons I mentioned up here, I started to believe it was a flat. It's the only thing that makes sense at this point for it to be a flat. So, it ended up being a running flat, guys, because I kind of drew it up here. I mean, this looks like a regular flat. But again, I didn't specify what kind of flat because we have to watch for more data. Is it going to be a running correction? Is it going to be a regular flat? And if it was going to be a regular flat, that means the C would actually come back down to 30K. So just looking at this, it's not really super clear, but it is very precise because, as we can see, we did stop exactly at this level here, and we're probably going to break down. Honestly, I really strongly do feel that we're going to break down and really shake some people out before we end up going back up again if this scenario does work. And most likely, if we do hold this area, we're definitely going to see a break past this B wave. I'm sorry, this fourth wave up to, I would say, 100K plus, and that would probably happen somewhere, I want to say early Q2 and late late Q1. I'll probably see like some crazy rise taking place before it dumps, right? I don't know. We'll definitely have to see how it play. See how I can't even talk right now. We'll definitely have to see how it plays out. Um, but even looking here, guys, the reason why I have my account like that and I have this as a flat is because wave 2 is a neutral triangle, in my personal opinion. So, wave 2 is complex and wave 4 is simple. So that's kind of why I definitely felt like, um, we're probably going to drop here. And we'll see how it plays out. The alternative scenario is, guys, some people that I really do respect in the space that also do Elliot Wave, they believe that this is all, they believe that this is the top of wave 3, and then this is wave 4 here, and then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're gonna get a 5th wave here to complete the cycle, probably around 80k, 78k, like that, and then that would complete their 5-wave count, right? And I'm not completely against it, guys. I'm, always open to new ideas and always open to other alternate counts, and so because of that, I'm gonna watch very closely, but there's like something else that you have to factor in. That's probably going to be the total altcoin market cap. And what we saw happen last time when BTC was pretty much coming out to resistance is that, what is this date here? January 6th. Altcoins started running on January 6th like crazy, guys. I mean, you guys all remember everything was 30x, 20x, 50x, 100x even, right? At that same time period, right? BTC dumps here. Big dump happens. And then price increases like it goes up pretty hard here, right? It's a 2x almost. Price dumps here, right? 28k, and then all the way from 28k we go up to 65k, right? So that's a really big jump. And at the same exact time that we saw that, altcoins had a crazy rally, and then we saw a recovery here, and also BTC bounce here as well. And the reason why that's interesting is because we are starting to see a breakdown here, right? So maybe we do. This is the alternative scenario, guys. Maybe we do start seeing, some small waves up here before we top out up to that 85k region, which could also align with, this chart here, because this total altcoin market cap is interesting, right? Because right here, this is a resistance, right? This is a resistance. Price comes down, comes back up again, hits the resistance again, goes down, goes past the resistance here, and then bounces off the resistance. Maybe we go past. It looks like we could start flying at any moment, guys. So this is really bullish, really exciting. And I'm loading up on alts, guys. You guys already know my bags are packed with XRP. And I got this other coin that I really like. It's called Rari. It's on Coinbase, guys. It's an NFT platform. There is, a lot of excitement behind this project. But again, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please do not buy anything off of anybody that's telling you without doing your own research. But this is just my, personal, like, alts that I'm buying like heavy into, because at the same time, these videos are coming out and I'm dropping them because I want to document this stuff, and I want to look back at it maybe 2-3 years from now and say, okay, what did I do wrong? What did I do right, to learn from it? I mean, we're all here to learn. And so that's why I'm open to the scenario that this could happen here as well. And then that's when altcoins will go crazy. And also on the flip side, guys, I mean, if we stick to my scenario, right, we see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coming down here, altcoins will still go up during this drop here, guys. So I'm not really very concerned, because at the same time, this chart is very, very bullish, guys. So I feel like either way, if it is the end of the cycle and we are going to go down from here, we're probably going to still see this go up and make all-time highs at least. And so, definitely don't be shy in taking profits, guys. I say that so much on my Twitter, guys. Do not be shy in taking profits. Only when the right time to take profit is. So look at your own circumstances. Be ready to take profits. And yeah, it's a really exciting moment right now in this market, because a lot of things are lining up, and either way you look at it, I just feel like alts are gonna run here. So yeah, that's that. And another thing that I want to touch on as well, guys, as far as BTC is concerned, is this chart here. You're probably saying, what the hell's going on here? So every single cycle, the time increases, guys. So I actually want to give credit to Data Dash for that, because Nicholas Merton was the one who actually brought this to my attention, and nobody was talking about it. And I took it a step further here and put on the halvening lines here. So every single red line you see is the halvening. and took a look to see when really does this cycle end, right? And we're gonna take a close look here. So to me, it's interesting because some people are saying that we're gonna go into Q4, right? I really don't believe that. It's kind of crazy to think that it's gonna happen, but I would love, guys. I would love that because everything's gonna keep pumping for longer, right? Most likely. So that's amazing. But at the same exact time, what are the arguments for that, and what is the counter to that, right? And for me, every single time that we see these charts here, wave 3 is where the halvening happens, right? And that is where the price explodes on Elliot wave. So, guys, listen closely. This is bomb of information right here, guys. This is literally like a bomb right now, guys. I'm dropping nukes for you guys, all right? This information is the first time you'll hear this. So listen again closely to what I just said. For all my Elliot wave traders, wave 1 happens, right? Wave 1 happens here. The bear market is over. No one knows the bull market yet. They just see like a big jump. Wave 2 happens. The halvening takes place. That is your signal to go long or be ready to go long. So if you actually want to be smart, you could go long pretty much before the halvening takes place. If you see like a low take place, right? So like over here, we saw like right before the halvening was coming up, on March 16th, that big dip that took place, that was like a signal like, hey, maybe we might want to go long here. And same for over here, right? When we look at this area, we see like a big drop take place in June, and then the halvening happens, and then price starts going up. We do see another dip take here on the 16th, but I mean, at the end of the day, look how much bigger the rally that follows it, right? Of course, when we look at the other example here, so let's just see here, August 12th, we see a drop from 14 to, I can't believe these prices is crazy, to 7, and then price goes crazy. So around this time, we can see, according to the data, that price goes crazy. So, whenever you see a 1-2 count and a halvening is approaching, pretty much price is going to explode. So why am I mentioning this, guys? Because this is the halvening that took place. Price explodes. The third wave is pretty much completed here, 100%. We saw the fourth wave drop here. Literally, this is the fourth wave drop here, or actually it could be over here. And then a fifth wave is going to probably take place. And where does that fifth wave end? That's something that we won't exactly know, but look for news, guys. News is usually how it works. Look for a spot ETF approval for Bitcoin. Look for, like crazy amount. I can't even, that's kind of news that comes out during like peak euphoria, guys, like over here in 2017. You just start seeing so much bullish news. Everything just goes crazy up, right? And that's what you want to look out for. So whenever we start seeing like a buildup of stuff start taking place, you just want to get ready to take profits. And so that's what I'm going to be doing, guys. I'm definitely not leaning towards one way or another. I just know that we're getting close to the cycle ending. And it's definitely going to be probably Q1, early Q2 latest, in my personal opinion. So we just got to watch for news and definitely keep watching the charts. But, these bear markets usually do last about, I would say, like 60 candles, 60 weekly candles. So, almost a year. And then after that, every single cycle expands. And then, the interesting part is that the next cycle, 2024, around this area, we're probably going to see the halvening take place again. And of course, after the halvening, boom, the price will probably fly up like crazy. So, this is your early signal. Make sure to take profits on the way up so you could, buy into there and get some nice gains here, right? I mean, there also is a doomsday scenario where some analysts are saying this is a big wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to retrace to 3,000. Again, like I said before, I am not off to any scenarios, guys. I'm open to anything that's still possible, but this is more likely, in my opinion. I like to believe that Bitcoin's gonna go to $1 million. I personally do believe it'll hit $1 million one day, but not anytime soon. And I'm open to all scenarios, of course. I do, again, want to stress that look out for big news, watch out. And guys, the halvening is usually your signal. So looking at that for the next cycle and how much time would be left during this cycle would probably be something to, pay very close attention to, especially as this price is wedging, guys. Like, if you just look from here, guys, like, we're literally like wedging upwards like this. I hope we probably get like a running flat, honestly. Like, maybe like price comes down one more time here and then we start going back up. That would be the better scenario. But if we do end up going here, guys, you guys will see some type of news. But yeah, I mean, you know, the last part of this video was probably more so of just like a live analysis, not really presenting, but it's definitely interesting, guys. For all my Elliot wave traders, wave 3, guys, first time this information has been hit on the internet, guys. This has not been shared before. Wave 3 happening, boom boom. You guys can see it here, 1, 2, 3 times, and I'm not missing it the 4th time. Take care, guys, and as always, hodl hodl hodl. Peace.